Today on People Now, Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux's split. Sources close to the couple revealing how the stars are doing now.
17-year-old Olympic snowboarder Red Gerard opens up to us about his historic gold medal win.
Ayesha talks all about her pregnancy difficulties on Ellen.
We are all about Amy Schumer's dress that she wore for her surprise wedding. Amy's longtime stylist breaks it down for us.
New parents Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott together in their first photo since the birth of baby Stormi.
And the Sharks are here. We're getting the real scoop from our favorite investors.
I'm going to make a special announcement. Barbara's pregnant with my child.
Breaking news! Happy Friday, everyone. We have been talking about Marvel's movie Black Panther all week, but it is finally out today. Who's going to see it?
Woo!
Very excited around here. If you're not a superhero fan, we just want to know what your weekend plans are. I mean, what are you even going to do? Why? And go see this even if you're not. It's a good movie. All right, we want to hear from you. Either way, you can tweet us at People, #PeopleNow. But first, here's what you need to know and what's trending today. Say it isn't so. Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux have announced late Thursday that, yes, they are splitting up. The two, who have been married for 2.5 years and spent 7 years as a couple, released a statement through Jen's publicist confirming the sad news. In the statement, the former couple revealed the decision was, quote, mutual and lovingly made at the end of last year. They go on to say, quote, we are two best friends who have decided to part ways as a couple, but look forward to continuing our cherished friendship. Above all, we are determined to maintain the deep respect and love that we have for one another. Now, the split comes as a total shock to some, especially since the couple just showed off the $21 million LA home that they designed together in the March issue of Architectural Digest. But the two have spent quite a bit of time apart in recent months, fueling rumors that a split was on its way. Justin was often spotted in New York City, a whole country away from their LA home, obviously, even as recently as this Friday when he stepped out to attend New York Fashion Week events. Meanwhile, on Sunday, Jen rang in her 49th birthday without Justin, instead celebrating with her pals, including fellow Friends alum Courtney Cox. But in case you were a little worried about Jen, don't be. She is doing okay. A source close to the actress tells People that the two have been apart for several weeks now and that Jen has remained in a positive spirit since the split. So we're happy to hear that about her. And the source goes on to add, quote, Jen has continued her life as usual. She has seemed fine. There has been no indication that she's upset. Jen and Justin first met on the set of their movie Tropic Thunder back in 2008, began dating in 2011. They later married in a surprise secret ceremony on August 5th, 2015 at their home in Los Angeles, just a couple days before Justin's 44th birthday. The source close to Jen goes on to say, quote, she and Justin started out as friends and always admired each other a lot. It seems they will continue to be friends. Well, we're always happy when celebs are able to end a relationship on a good note. We'll have more about them coming up a little bit later. Well, guys, Red Gerard recently made history by being the youngest American male to win gold in the Winter Olympics. He stopped by, told us what went through his head when he landed his final run.
I mean, I was just psyched to land a run. That's kind of all I asked for during those contests, is just to, land a run. So happy about that and wondering what my score was for sure.
Look, there's a lot of wind that day, and you'd struggled on your first two runs. Scores right before that third run weren't even going to help get you to qualify, right? It's this kind of like all or nothing. What goes through your mind before that last run? How do you get rid of the nerves? Or do you just kind of click into like, hey, this is what I do?
Yeah, it's more of one of those things where it's just like, okay, I hope there's no wind when I'm going. Hopefully I get lucky there, and I don't know. Let's land a run. Let's try to make it happen.
Yeah, Red comes from a large family. He's the second to youngest out of 7 kids, and while he was on his way to the slopes, he got a Snapchat from his family shotgunning beers at 8:30 in the morning. Maybe time change. Watch this.
My whole family, yeah, they're big time partiers, so they were already on one. I'm sure they were plastered by the time of the contest, but yeah.
Did you get to hang out with them at all?
I got to, actually that night, I got to go to the Team USA house and got to hang out with all of them, and by then I don't even know how they were still awake, but I got to see them for a little. It was cool.
And after the whirlwind of the Olympics is over, Red is most looking forward to just getting away from it all.
I really like to golf, to be honest,
do you?
Because it doesn't relate to what I do at all.
It's a total
escape. Pretty fun to do, but I would like to go somewhere tropical, just hang out for sure.
Yeah.
He has that snowboarder attitude and chill vibe.
It's exactly like he
What
is
you'd
that person
expect.
fully, like
Yes.
through and through.
He's, 17 years old, and he's, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. We got to hold the medal too.
We did. He had it in his pocket the whole time.
The whole time. All right,
Until after the interview, anyway.
Let's check in on our question of the day. Black Panther has finally hit theaters. In honor of the movie's release, we want to know, are you watching? Do you have other plans? What's your weekend looking like?
All right, one Twitter user says, I do want to see Black Panther, but I have a bachelorette party this weekend, so I'll be at the wineries instead.
Okay.
It seems like a good
Yeah, you can see another
alternative
weekend.
to the whole thing.
And of course, fans are going nuts over this movie. The hashtag Wakanda Forever is even trending right now on Twitter. So let's take a look at some of the reactions that we have here.
All right, Max saying Wakanda Forever is the vibe for the weekend. Gear up.
Yeah. This is the only way I'm getting people from now on.
Greeting.
Oh, greeting people from now on. Eyes aren't working this morning.
Aaron says, walking in the theater tonight, looking for my seat. Like, oh my goodness, people are everywhere in here, all the way back.
A special shout out to all of the babysitters this weekend.
Oh,
It's true, we gotta get the babysitters so you can go have a movie night.
Are you seeing it?
I'm seeing it. I think I might see it tonight.
All right.
I know you already saw it, you loved it.
That's what I was asking. I just wanted to drop that.
I know.
Saw it a long time ago, about a week and a half ago.
Thank you.
Anyway,
wow,
loved
you're
it.
So cool.
So proud of it.
So cool.
Keep the comments coming in, guys. We're going to check in with you again soon. But first, Andrea, more trending news for us.
Yes, Jeremy. So we are kicking off Star Trek with a little sibling love. It's pretty clear Presley and Kaya Gerber have a special brother-sister relationship, and their bond's now been sealed with permanent ink. That's right, the 18-year-old visited Bang Bang Tattoos in New York City, where he got Kaya 23 inked in lowercase script and Roman numerals on his left tricep. Well, Kaya was there to witness her brother's name dedication, along with his 19-year-old girlfriend, Charlotte De Laurentiis. D'Alessio.
There you go.
There we go. As for the duo's famous parents, Randy Gerber chimed in on his son's new body art, commenting RG and JG approved, while Mama Cindy Crawford simply wrote cool. While Kaya didn't get her brother's name tattooed, it's obvious she loves sharing the spotlight alongside her big bro, telling people in May, I love working with him, and every time we book a job together, I get excited. When we were starting out, we used to shoot a lot together, and we would just be there for each other. Very cute, you two. And
Great
it makes me
eyebrows.
want to get a
Great
tattoo.
eyebrows.
Now I'm inspired to get a tattoo. Sorry, Mom. Well, new parenthood looks good on Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. The rapper shared this photo of himself and his girlfriend on Snapchat Thursday. The two are wearing surgical masks in the picture, very hygienic of them. He captioned the photo with a mix of letters. Okay, we admit we have no idea what it actually means, but what we do know is Travis's photo marks the first time the pair has been spotted together since the arrival of their daughter, Stormi Webster, who was born on February 1st. Well, since welcoming their baby girl, both Kylie and Travis have stepped out in public, but it's been separately. So it's nice to see the new parents, who've been dating since April of 2017, hanging out together. An insider previously told people that Travis is, quote, a great dad, and Kylie has everything she needs right now and seems very happy.
How are you feeling?
Awful.
Really?
Yes.
How far along are you?
4.5 months.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And is it different than with the first two?
Very different.
So it's a boy.
It's on the phone. I don't know.
Unlock it.
Expecting parents Ayesha and Steph Curry are keeping their third baby's gender under wraps. Not even Ellen can get them to reveal it. She's usually really good at that. The couple already have two adorable little girls, but it seems like Ayesha is a little more anxious than her husband to know whether they're having a boy or a girl.
Because she wants to find out. I think she understands it's obviously her decision. I'm just trying to play my part, but I would love to kind of get into the living room and have that surprise. I've heard stories on both ends of finding out early, finding out when the baby's born. So she's a planner. She wants to know.
I'm a super planner.
Well, yeah, because you want to kind of get everything set up. Not that you have to paint the room pink or blue or whatever. That doesn't matter, but...
Give the baby identity. I get that part of it, too.
Yeah.
So.
And names, well, you just have two different names ready, or a name that could be for both.
Yeah.
I mean, Ellen or Alan is good,
Great choices. So with two little girls and one baby on the way, will Steph Curry have a future basketball star on his hands? Maybe, but it seems like his daughter is a little more interested in something else right now.
Her favorite thing is just to know if I'm going to the game or not. Like, that's every time I get dressed or I get in the car, she's like, are you going to the game? I'm like, no, I'm just going to the store or something. I'll be right back. But
That's adorable.
It's very cute. Those are your Star Treks for today.
Make a special announcement. Barbara's pregnant with my child.
Breaking news! Breaking live, everyone. Get this out quick.
It's true.
And it's triplets. My gosh.
Come out 100 years old.
There you go. People exclusive. Barbara Corcoran is pregnant with Kevin O'Leary's triplets.
Obviously, it's a joke.
It's a joke. They're so much fun, though, aren't they?
Of course, the real expecting father is Robert Herjavec, who's only 2 months away from welcoming twins with his wife, Kim.
And he was pretty honest. He said that he's a little nervous for the big arrival. Watch this.
The vibe is fear. It's starting to become very real. 2 months now.
Yeah.
Very excited. Just very.
She has said that you guys were waiting to the last minute to kind of get everything together. What's the deal with that?
Just trying to prepare. I think it doesn't get real until you get to this point. Now it's 2.5 months. Now we're fighting over names.
Oh,
so
okay.
I picked 2 names I really like. I keep sending her cards from the babies
And I'm
with
so
those
honored
names.
because it's Kevin and Davina.
And it's Kevin and Barbara. Those are the names.
This isn't your first funny.
That would be so great.
This isn't your first rodeo, though. How is this time different preparing for
Well, I've never had twins.
Yeah,
and
right.
It was a long time ago, and it's just different. You know, you remember what you did in the past, and you're super excited. And you know, I love my kids, but I'm so excited. I'm just, you know, I love to play with things and excitement, and I'm learning from Damon because he just had. How old's Minka?
Minka's 2.
2. Wow.
Robert and Barbara were the first at the hospital.
Yeah, we
after
came
my-
together.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I'm so
really
happy
is.
for him. And I love that they're all friends off of set.
Yeah, and so once the twins arrive, though, which shark is taking over the babysitting duties? That's the question.
I would definitely not allow Kevin near the babies. Damon's great with kids. Damon's great with kids.
Well, from babies to one surprise wedding, Amy Schumer is officially a married woman.
Yeah, very happy for her. The comedian tied the knot to chef Chris Fisher in a private ceremony in Malibu on Tuesday.
Yeah, the two exchanged their vows in front of about 80 people.
Yeah, pretty sweet guest list here. Jennifer Aniston, who we've been talking a lot
Yeah.
about. Jake Gyllenhaal, Larry David, just to name a few.
No
of the
big
people
deal.
there.
Now, Amy's shared many photos from the big day on Instagram.
Yeah, she also made a comment noting that no, she is not pregnant,
People
everybody.
maybe thought that because it kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
no,
right.
she's not pregnant. This relationship has been very hush-hush. Rumors started swirling this past November when the two were photographed having dinner in New York City.
And they just went social media official this past
Woo,
week, and you
woo.
knew it was serious then.
Yeah, well, we're getting a ton of details on Amy, on her super relaxed wedding dress.
Our stylist, Lisa Evans, spoke to people saying that Schumer chose a traditional white dress by Monique Lhuillier.
Yes.
Did I get it right?
You got it right.
And it was the only one that she even tried on.
When does that happen? The first time you try on? That's incredible.
When you're just in it for the love and you don't care, that's why.
Now, she only gave her stylist 4 days to prep for the wedding, which is not a lot of time.
Yeah, Evan says that she got a text from Amy one morning telling her to call her when she wakes up. The text said, Chris and I want to get married.
She says that finding Amy's dress was easy and effortless. Amy just wanted to be comfortable and match the beach vibe of the wedding.
Yeah, she did it really well. Evans also gave a little sweet quote about the newlyweds. She said this: I think her and Chris really feel so happy to have found each other and are so deeply in love that however it was going to come together was going to be perfect because the idea and the sentiment behind it was just pure love. Isn't that great?
That's wonderful. Now, Amy's bestie, Jennifer Lawrence, spoke to Entertainment Tonight about the surprise ceremony on Thursday, saying it was beautiful and very sudden, but that she was sobbing the entire time.
She also said that Chris's vows were stunning. She said this: it's when two people really love each other and they really mean it. It shows, and it was a beautiful ceremony, an amazing time. I couldn't be happier for them. I love that, like, the friendship between Jennifer Lawrence and Amy Schumer.
I do
in
too.
general. Yeah.
I'm still surprised that it happened, but I guess when you know, you know,
Well,
right?
I guess so. There it is.
Very happy for them.
Stay with us, guys. We've got more on Jennifer Aniston's surprise split from her husband, Justin Theroux. They just vacationed together over the holidays. Were there signs back then? We'll discuss. Plus, Giada De Laurentiis is revealing the celebrity that left her completely starstruck. Little hint, she loves to cook. But now watch this.
It's only Metro.
Shut up, Godfrey. Your cliches are unbearable.
There was an instant camaraderie. So, as you know, I'm quite just the sharp, very sharp instrument in this piece. And so I could insult all of these actors, these brilliant actors, all day long, and then we go get a glass of wine at night. So it was like,
Kind of fun. You get the best of both worlds, right?
Yes, it was.
There you go. Patricia Clarkson starring in the tragic comedy The Party, which hits theaters today. You wouldn't be able to tell from this film, but the actress originally got into acting in order to pursue a career in theater and not the screen.
But I was trained in theater. Absolutely. I wasn't trained in film. I didn't even know where a camera was. The very first thing I ever did was Spencer for Hire.
Wow.
And Robert Urich thought everybody was pulling his leg when they said, you know, she's never, this is her
First thing, yeah.
And he was like, no, And they were like, yes.
What a huge compliment.
I had no idea where the camera was, and they would be like, well, we're gonna do another take, and I'd be like,
okay. Just do it again, I guess, or should I stand?
I had no idea. It was crazy.
What would you tell that version of yourself back then about what was to come?
Relax.
Yeah.
Just know that I could go from this theater girl to this, lovely film career in many ways, big and small, and continue to do Broadway and off-Broadway and do great television. That I would arrive now in my 50s and have work that I'm proud of, I would say. But then I was more fraught, and I was a young actress out of drama school. I had no idea where my life was going to take me.
All right, guys, we are all still reeling over the news that Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux split at the end of last year. However, the pair seemed very much a couple as they rang in 2018 with a fun Mexican getaway.
Yep, 6 weeks before confirming their separation, the now ex-couple was spotted in Cabo San Lucas on January 1st, vacationing with close friend Jason Bateman and his family.
Yeah, now this getaway would be their last together and seems to have come in the final days of their relationship or even after they decided their marriage was over.
Right, however, sources say at the time that nothing seemed amiss. One insider even revealing Jen and Justin rang in the new year with friends. For the past few days, they've enjoyed the sunny Cabo weather. They have hosted friends by the pool for dinner. They both seem great and very happy.
Yeah, obviously there was a lot of speculation surrounding their marriage, but they were very clear in their statement. This was a loving separation, which I guess, with all of this, that's good to hear at least.
Yeah, look, they were together for 7 years. Obviously, they're very close. Maybe, this is for the better and they'll remain friends. Sort of that conscious uncoupling idea.
Yeah.
Maybe we're seeing it again here.
Still sad to see people break up, though, and we wish them both the best.
I get to play this really benign character on the face of it. She's a school counselor. That's exactly who you want in charge of your kids. and I thought, how can I make her less threatening? So I flipped a little Canadian accent on there just to make her, super safe.
Is there a go-to little phrase or something that really makes you super Canadian?
I can't really remember.
I can't believe I shared DNA with him.
How was I supposed to know that all that crazy sex could lead to a kid?
Bruce, Ray, and Dana are super funny people to be around. I mean, nobody's funnier than Bruce. Sometimes something on the page doesn't look that funny, but when he says it, boom, the hilarity quotient goes up 1,000%. There's just something about the guy,
Yeah, guys, and not only is Bruce Campbell funny, but he also has those luscious locks that are to die for. I know you've been wondering about his hair, so when I asked his co-star Lucy Lawless how he maintains that mane, well, she revealed how Bruce really feels.
But he really resents it because he's got makeup artists titivating his hair, and he's like, get away from me. That's the grumpy hours when people are fussing about his hair. He just could not care less. He just wants to be old and grey, and everybody get out of my face.
I love that little insight into Bruce Campbell.
All right, let's check in on our question of the day one last time. We've been asking you guys, what are your plans for the weekend?
One Twitter user says, brunch, some yummy dinners, sleeping. Love a long weekend.
It is a long weekend.
Yeah, we got Monday.
Love it.
President's Day.
What are you doing?
Right?
Because now you've already seen Black Panther. So
No, I'm doing Valentine's Day stuff tonight, actually.
It's like a delayed Valentine's
Yeah, because
Day.
the Wednesday night I had to work, and remember, I don't know, whatever, I couldn't do it then, so we're doing that. What's you're doing? Maybe movies, and then
Probably gonna see Black Panther, and then I've been so inspired by Presley Gerber, I kind of want to get a tattoo.
Oh my gosh! Any thoughts?
I probably won't do it.
Is it gonna be like a heart on your shoulder?
No,
or?
my mom's gonna be really upset. I'm sorry, Mom. She doesn't want me to get a tattoo. But I'm thinking about it now.
All right, well, we'll discuss. We should run like a poll through the show about what you should get.
No, I think it'd be a terrible idea.
No, that's a great idea. Let's just let the random public, random
people decide. It's gonna be absolutely a terrible suggestion. All right, we'll be asking you guys a new question of the day on Monday.
The question is gonna be, what should Andrea get tattooed?
So see you then.
Coming up next week, we're breaking down The Bachelor live with season 20 cast member Kayla Quinn. It's hometown week, people. Get ready for some crazy drama. Plus, Vanderpump Rules star Lala Kent here talking all about those OMG moments this season and her love life. You don't want to miss that.
Yes, thanks for watching. For now, we'd leave you with one last thing from Food Network star Giada De Laurentiis. Have a great weekend.
Bye, guys.
I'm Giada De Laurentiis, and this is One Last Thing. The last thing I indulged in was my espresso brownies for breakfast. My last cooking disaster was making cinnamon brownies that I'm testing for Williams-Sonoma. The last food shortcut that I took is jarred tomato sauce for my lasagna. And I bought some bolognese as well, and I combined the two together with some smoked Gouda to make a lasagna. The last time I was starstruck was doing a Facebook Live with Gwen Stefani. She's so cute. She's so cute, and she loves to cook, so we had a blast. The last time that Jade made me laugh was at this People magazine shoot as we're rolling up pizza dough and throwing it at our photographer, Justin.